Let's wait for a few people to join in, and we'll get started in just a moment. How's it going, man? Crypto is really dropping today, I'll tell you that. Gold ended up down a little bit. Silver's down, but XRP finally it's down. Yes, screw XRP. Yeah, XRP is down to buck 93. Hello, everyone. But Shiba Inu and Pepe are way down. If you don't have any Pepe, got to get some of that. Can I be a mod? Maybe. I don't know. Not right now. Let's check out Pepe. It's 45 degrees out. So I didn't ride the motorcycle anywhere, but I did go for a run. And boy, was that a good workout. I did some hill sprints. It's one of the best ways to train. Every week, you guys should do hill sprints. So Pepe is at 504. That's pretty cool. The market cap is 1.7 billion. So market cap of Pepe is way below Shiba Inu. I like these prices, guys. I like this. But you could come down more. Okay? Pepe could even go lower. If you're trading as strong as your hairline, he cracks me up. I'm from Alaska. Thanks. And today, we're having a question and answer session. Ask me bodybuilding questions, all right? If you want to build some muscle, come to the right place. If you want to build some muscle, eat more whale blubber. Yeah, that's a good way to put on those calories. You're massive. Oh, thank you. Yes. Got to eat more, though. The apartment tour. Oh, yes, I got to do that. Shit. I didn't do that yet. Yeah, I got to. I'll do that soon. Okay. Apartment tour. Yes, I do have to do that. I don't want to do the apartment tour now. What's the best way to get my six-pack to show? Just go on a diet where you basically live a meager existence, where you don't need to eat that much food, that many calories. You have to eat like a mouse. All right? You should eat super high quality food, but eat less food. And the best way to get your six-pack, is to, stop eating sugar and carbohydrates. If you just focus on proteins and healthy fats, that's what I do. So you just have to lower your calories too. You could really eat anything as long as you lower your calories, but you want to eat really healthy foods so you keep your testosterone levels high. Got to eat a lot of steak and eggs, and then just eat vegetables. Eat like a meat and vegetable diet. Eggs too, and fish. But yeah, like a meat and veggie diet, that should help you get a lot more ripped. And you have to watch the scale, okay? How much do you weigh? If you're gaining weight, then you have to start eating less. It's just that easy, okay? Abs are made in the kitchen. Yeah, that's what I said basically. It's all about your diet. When's the freak off? Yo, what's up, bro? What's your sub Harry Potter? Male or female? Do you have a six-pack? I think I do. Yes. We'll show it if we can get 100 viewers on this. You need sunlight, vitamin D. Yes, I do take vitamin D. And I try to get out in the sun. Carnivore diet is the best. I do like the carnivore diet because you don't have a lot of unhealthy sugars and sweets and bread and stuff like that, which that stuff leads to diabetes. And the high sugar diets can lead to dementia, problems with the brain stem. So the carnivore diet, you're going to avoid a lot of disease. You're also going to get enough protein. You're going to get enough fats. You're going to get everything you need. The one thing that we don't need is carbohydrates. You don't need carbs. So if you cut down your carbs, you should get a lot more ripped, and you can eat less. You could eat one meal a day. You could have 6 eggs, some green beans, and then take your vitamins and drink your water. If you do that, you'll get ripped probably very, very fast. And that's totally healthy. As long as you're taking your vitamins and stuff like that, your calcium, magnesium, a good multivitamin. Just have that, 6 eggs, some broccoli, and then once a day, you can have that. What I'm saying here is a crazy diet. That's what a lot of you guys need. You need to get on a crazy diet that completely changes everything. Okay? Because you've been wanting to get results for how long now? Some of you guys, you've been wanting to lose weight for years. What you need is a crazy diet. A crazy diet that will work. That is totally counterintuitive to all of society. You got to say, I don't want to eat this bullshit freaking 7-Up. Well, I do like 7-Up, but Coca-Cola, you're just buying a brand and making someone else rich. Freaking when you go out to the Red Lobster, wherever, guys, you're blowing money. So vampire vibe. How many eggs do I eat? Usually I try to eat between like 0 and 6. So on average, I would say I eat 3 to 4 eggs a day. Sometimes I eat 0, sometimes I eat 6 or 8. Love your bangs, bro. Is the gold chain real? Yes. Sup, man? Looking mad. Oh, I'm not trying to say. I think that gentleman said I looked beautiful. We don't want comments like that from the men, okay? Harry Potter, ask is the fake chain fake. I'm snatching that chain if I see you. I wish you were a nothing you can do about it. I'm a vegan. Carbs help with protein absorption. Carbs don't help with protein absorption, but they are protein sparing. Okay? So if you're doing extremely intense exercise, your body, when it runs out of glycogen from the carbs, your body's going to burn protein. Okay? So if you want to become a marathon runner and you keep running and running and running, your body will become catabolic and you're going to burn your own protein for energy. But when you have a lot of carbohydrates in your system, your muscles are full of glycogen, it's not going to burn any protein for energy. So that's why carbs are protein sparing. I don't think you could necessarily say it helps with protein absorption, but the carbs help keep your body from, eating away at itself during those long, grueling workouts. Okay. But we're talking about losing weight. If you want to lose weight, then I would say lower your carbohydrates and your overall calories. That's actually more important. But most of the carbohydrates that you guys eat, it's all garbage. A lot of you guys aren't eating like beans and brown rice, sweet potatoes. The carbs that a lot of people eat are garbage. That's why I say people if you reduce your carbohydrate, you're probably going to lose a lot of weight, because the carbohydrate is typically the worst part of the American diet. Okay? And dairy too is very bad. But all those sugars are terrible. Got to lower your carbohydrate. Keto is not sustainable long term. Well, I think that it is. I think it is. But you still have to eat like a lot of fat. You got to turn your body into a fat burning machine. Okay. Your body can switch metabolisms. It can burn sugar, which is what most people do. Most people's metabolisms burn through sugar. That's why if you stop eating sugar, you're going to get massively hungry. Okay. But I think keto is sustainable. Now he says, Mike Menser disagrees with you, but I trust Mike over you. Yes, Mike was obviously a genius, or he was smart enough to make himself appear as though he was a genius. I think he was pretty smart dude. But what he said about keto is perfectly sustainable. He talked about incorporating carbs to help build muscle. You can have a low carb or a no carb diet. That's what a lot of the bodybuilders did. Ugh. I think there was pee in that one. Yeah. Nice work. Nice widow's peak. I'm getting a... Mike took steroids too. Yes, he did. Get hammered up for 6'9". All pro bodies till... Yes. All pro bodybuilders take steroids. Unless it's like a completely natural contest. Yeah, it's time to lift. Let's get the heavy weights out today. Switch arms. Big weight. Unbelievable weights. Have a good day, John. See you later. That's how it's done. Lightweight, baby. Lightweight. You look happy. You look so happy with weights. How much protein a day? Well, you don't need that much protein. Depends on your body weight. At most, 1 gram per pound. But you typically are not going to need quite that much unless you're training, like a pro athlete. Then you could take, the full 1 gram per pound. £200-pound person doesn't need 200 grams of protein. I don't think so. I don't think they do. But that is the maximal amount that I would ever recommend. For most people, I would say a 0.5 gram per pound. So if you're a 200-pound man, should be okay with 75 to 100 grams of protein. So as long as it's a high quality protein, complete protein, all the essential amino acids, I think you're good at 0.5 gram per pound. That's what I do, a 0.5 gram per pound. There we go. I tried to eat 160 grams. I was so full. That's too much. Yeah, that's a lot of protein. I could eat a lot of chicken or turkey, I could eat that much protein, but I usually don't. What's your weight? 140? I'm 165. I think max is 100 grams, but I have heard that 1 gram per pound. The pros, a lot of them will take 300 to 400, like Rich Piana, he would take probably 400 grams of protein a day. You ever heard of Rich Piana? That guy was big. So the pros that are on steroids, they'll take a lot. Okay. Ground turkey is better than protein shakes. What do you do? Reps and low weight most days? Reps, what? Usually I do heavy weights. I do super heavy weight, high intensity, but right now I'm not trying to lift. I'm just trying to show off and make a video about something, I don't want to. I already worked out today. I did legs, so I don't really want to work out anymore. Rich Piana also had some implants. 2,000 push-ups a day. That's too many. For $1 million, would you eat a beer glass of shit? No. Oh yes. One. What's your everyday dumbbell weight? Yeah, usually I'll use 25, 30 pounds. Nice arms, thanks. 70-pound dumbbells. I Come on, guys, hit that subscribe button. Trying to get some more subscribers today. Hey, good job, man. Do push-ups. I find they are amazing as slow as possible. 100 pounds incline dumbbell press. Look like Woody Harrelson. Thanks. I don't use kettlebells. No, I'm not a fan of the kettlebells. I mean, it seems dangerous for a lot of people. I mean, you're swinging that thing. I think that's dangerous for a lot of new lifters, and an advanced lifter would never do that. There's way better exercises. You can't really curl with a kettlebell because it's curved, so it'll hurt your hand. You can do rows for sure. You can do rows with a kettlebell, but why? If you got a dumbbell, why would you bother to use a kettlebell? So I'm not a big fan of kettlebells. You can't really use them for tricep extensions. You can go like this with them. So, but I think kettlebells are generally, it's a fad. It's like a cultural phenomena. But I think the kettlebell is very stupid. I don't like it at all. Why you wore that cap yesterday? Subbed. Thanks for subscribing, dude. I really appreciate it. I do 83-pound dumbbells incline at 16 years old. Damn, that's pretty good. Mine's curved too. What? What happened to your hairline? It receded. How many reps are you doing? Timu Hulk. One arm looks bigger than the other. Really? I think like this one's bigger. I feel like this arm's bigger. 12 reps. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You should play Soviet music in the background. I look good. Thank you. Thank you. Why is your triceps is big, man? Your biceps is big. We all know your one arm is bigger. Would that be my right arm? Your potential is insane, dude. You're going to be like a door in a year or two. Use heavy weight, dog. Usually I go heavier, but I'm not really trying to work out today, like I said. I'm just trying to do a video. I already worked out today, so I'm just trying to make a video. So I don't want to go heavy. I'm not trying to stress the bicep at all today. Incredible. Thank you. Thank you, dude. It's good to use a mix of weights. Yeah, it is. Gotta go hard. Gotta go hard, guys. Gotta go heavy. Arnold is getting jealous. If only one exercise forever, do squats. That's true. That is true. A lot of the pros have said that as well. Pull-ups is really, pull-ups is good, but Push-ups balance everything out. Any weak areas are quickly found. The trolls are like the crabs. I like that. The push-ups can balance everything out because they should grow the chest, the tris, the shoulders, everything. So that's probably true. The triceps balance everything. This is how I hit the triceps. Now I do overhead extensions like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is a really good tricep exercise. First ever natty to win Olympia. That's going to be me. Yeah, first natty. All natty. You're close to overtraining. I don't want to overtrain. No. Yeah, they're getting bigger. Thanks. That's called the kickback. That's exercise that's generally just for shaping the tricep. I don't really like doing the kickback. I think it's pretty stupid. That's what I'm talking about, guys. You have the bone structure for a good bodybuilder. No, thank you. Thank you. I think I do. I have smaller bones, but pretty decent muscle attachments. Doug, your arms are huge. You must be using steroids, right? No. No roids. No roids. My height is like 6 foot something. I think it's like 6'1". That's how it's done, guys. Guys don't trust. He's definitely jacked up. You're going to get huge. All right. Any questions? Your arms are so huge, you must be, I'm not on, no offense, but your chest sags a bit because your lats aren't as big. Train the lats? Okay. Yeah. I trained my lats with pull-ups. I just trained the back and my legs today. So I'll try to train them more. Yeah, I'll train the lats a little bit more. Don't miss chest day. Guarantee that chain isn't real. Can I drink from your udders? I've been training for about 6 months. You look crippy. I want to try to get a better chest. So I've been doing weighted push-ups. So far, so good. You know. It's coming along. Take it as a compliment, man. You look like a serial killer. I'm not. I'm not. Now I'm scared. Yeah. Yeah. I got good genetics to be ripped, but not really good for building muscle. But still managed to build a little bit. Pretty good. You have a weird physique. This guy's definitely... Wow. Now, great results for a rookie. Yeah. If I got on juice, I think I could be incredible. I think I could be like Kevin Levrone. The guy, he just, as soon as he takes the juice, just blows up. I think that could be me. So, guys, we're looking for a sponsor. I need someone from the audience that's into bodybuilding to sponsor this channel, sponsor my bodybuilding career. All right. Which juice is better, apple or orange? I think they're probably about the same. You would lose if you're... Well, I'm just going to go bald anyways, dude. I'm just going to go bald, okay? Next, Chris Bumstead. Please remember to take a rest and drink some water while streaming. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Why are you flexing? You look like my GMA. Don't drink juice. Yeah, I don't really drink juice. It's not good for you. Yeah, it's too bad we're not like going heavy today. I want to get an easy curl bar for the apartment, and I can at least try to do some heavy curls for you guys. Show you what I can do. I can try to get some heavier dumbbells. All right. You look like fun. Join a vegan bodybuilder competition and you'll win 100% of the time. Arms are not bad, but work on that bird chest. I drink beer. It's better. Only little kids care about being bald. Literally, one of the least important things on the planet. Yeah, it's not important only to those who want to fixate on that. A lot of people do fixate on their hair. I try to fixate on my wealth, on my investing, and on my body. That's what I do. Mostly on the wealth, my wealth, but on the body too. It majored looks bra sloppy. Keep pumping iron. Yeah, thank you, dude. I will. Don't listen to the haters. You're bigger than them. Probably. I probably look better than most of the haters, if not all of them. Your pectoral muscles are too big. I hope they are. I'm trying, guys. I do weighted push-ups. You're a decent size. You look better than me. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I'm inspired by Arnold Schwarzenegger and Tom Platz. I'm inspired by the greats, so that's why I lift. To honor the great bodybuilders of our past, like Mike Mentzer and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Keep going, we need to laugh. What do you do for work? I'm a YouTuber. Fly not the... Guns made of aluminum? Shiba Inu guy. Yes, I do talk about Shiba Inu. The price is down, and I'm buying right now. This is never been a better time to buy Shiba Inu right now. I weigh 165 only. I heard meat has most protein, so meat. Don't eat Chinese food. No, not Chinese food. What's your age? I will tell you my age in a future video. Is it difficult to buy shirts? How much protein? How much you bench? I'm not sure. I'm going to bench press in a future video, okay? I don't have a bench press here. Right now, I put jars of pennies in a backpack, and I do weighted push-ups. We're going to do that in a couple days, okay? But we're going to be joining a gym, and I'm going to show you guys how much I can actually bench in a future video. That's going to be coming out, okay? So hit that subscribe button right now for future content. See how strong I can get, okay? I'm going to transform into one of the best YouTube bodybuilders out there. Not real bodybuilder, YouTube bodybuilder. Who, like, Brad Castleberry, that guy, Brad Castleberry. Who remembers when this dude forgot to turn off the camera and we seen him blowing a dude? That's not me. That's somebody else, okay? I guarantee you were watching my camera and someone else's camera probably at the same time, and you thought it was me. Get a spray tan. Do you have a girl? No, I don't have a girlfriend right now. I'm really just trying to focus on, my money, my body, and then all my side things that I do with the stocks and the crypto and all that. Just trying to stay focused on that. Trying not to get any women right now. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't believe in love honestly. Well, yeah, it's true that, a woman's love is based on what a man can provide, but the man's love is based on the woman's beauty, okay? And it's based on, if a guy's really, really lonely, he'll go with a woman that's not as beautiful because he's super lonely or whatever the hell, But that's true, that there is no true love. Yeah, there's no such thing as true love because women value a man based on, how much money he's got, how how good of a provider he is, and his status. And the men, we like women because of their beauty. It's that simple. It's a trade-off relationship, you know. But true love is dead. That's from the past. In the modern day, modern era, true love is dead. He has a boyfriend he don't like. Well, I do like women, okay? Please don't say I have a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't want to talk about any of that stuff on here. Damn, he was doing the good old blowing Bubba routine. What? No, that's not me. That was the other camera that you were looking at. It had to be. Natty Strength. Take my wife, please. Brother, you are so pale. If you were ripped, you'd see a muscle. Bruh, isn't real, bruh. It's difficult to buy shirts because the sleeves are usually too tight. Yeah. No gym goers have girls now because we have gym bros instead. That is a great comment. You know, we're all bros here. So we don't really need females, okay? But a lot of weak men, they need a female no matter what, you know, and they just avoid their bros. They pick their hoes over their bros. So a lot of guys do this, for real, you know. It is what it is, guys, okay? You don't want to have a fallen bro. These women are taking all our friends, you know. I love tuna, especially when it squirts. What do you mean by that? Can men and women just be friends? No. You know, women make horrible friends for guys. You know, if a guy is trying to be friends with a woman, he's basically just playing the long game. He's trying to get in her pants. And that's what it has been every time I've done it, you know. If I'm trying to be friends with a woman, I'm trying to get in cool with her and, you know, eventually try to take the position of her boyfriend, you know. Because I noticed that when I have regular female friends, they would never, it's just totally different than a male friend. When you tell a female something, she goes and tells the whole world. When you tell your bro something, he doesn't tell anyone else. You know what I mean? So females don't really make good male friends. So I don't think men should have female friends. I think that is stupid. That is a waste of your time to have a female friend. Yellow tuna is my favorite. Bro, luck. Keep up the good work, bro. What are you on? I'm not on any roids. Jim bro is the best girlfriend, if that's what you are saying. No, I'm saying your gym bro is all you need. You don't need a woman, you know? Just be friends with your gym bros and focus on leveling up your careers, leveling up your money and your lives. Okay, guys, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more daily motivation. Subscribe, guys. Let's go. Truer words have never been spoken. You are a realist philosopher of this generation. A jacked philosopher, okay? I'm a jacked philosopher. Do you goon? Well, yes, occasionally I will goon, yes. He is too small for roids. John can't believe it's really you, man. It's Steve. How the hell have you been? Steve? Wait, who are you, Steve? Only gay dudes call other dudes bro. I don't think that's true at all. I really don't, because it's not true. I know it's not true. That's foolish. Jacked Gooner. I sell my... Is that type of dinosaur the jacked philosopher? John. Dude. I like that. The jacked philosopher. I'm going to remember that one. I might make that my new slogan. Well, I got get ripped and get rich, and now I got the jacked philosopher. I could put that on a t-shirt, guys. Once we get so many, subscribers, I'm going to make t-shirts. The jacked philosopher. That would be a great idea. The man jacker offer philosopher. I don't know if I read that right. Put that shirt on, a t-shirt. All right, guys, you got to remember to eat enough protein. And I think that's what I have to do. I got to go get on some protein. Damn, we got 908 views on this. One or two-handed jacked philosopher. What do you mean by that? One or two-handed jacked philosopher. Bro is going to blind people when he walks outside. Bro, you go to the gym? I don't go to a gym. I work out at home, okay? 1 gram per pound of protein. Are you on the bulk or on a cut? I'm not on a bulk or on a cut. Remember, guys, give those likes and hit that subscribe button. I'm not on a bulk or on a cut. I'm on, it's called a main gain. I'm trying to main gain. That's right, boy. That's right. Do you know you're a joke, right? Jack Skeleton. I'm not a Jack Skeleton. I'm a Jack dude. Why are you trying to main gain? I see you're slightly on a higher body fat. You think? Yeah. I was eating a little bit more carbohydrates. But I don't know. I feel like I have some decent size, but my weight is only 160, 165. But I feel like I'm at a good weight. Fruit is carbs. Yes, you guys are just jealous. Yeah, most likely, They're jealous. I know they are. Eat tuna for massive gains. Up the protein, push the weights heavier. Okay. All right. I will. You know what? I'm going to go heavier right now. Ugh. How's that for heavy? Would you mind reading my message? Would you mind reading my message? I go to the gym since 2 years and have taken many courses, etc. Okay, what do you mean by that? What's your heaviest bench press? I don't have a bench press because I don't go to the gym right now, but we will in the future. So hit that subscribe button and we will be going to the gym. All right. I think I could probably bench 220 or so. I think I could bench 220. The weight would only be good for delt raises. Up the weights. I will. I'm going to start lifting heavier, all right? All right, guys. You should build more muscle off negatives. Yep, I'm a big believer in negatives. So when you curl the weight, go down resisting slowly. I'm going to do that in our next live, okay? If you come back for the next live, I'll do a lot more negatives, all right? And I'll go way heavier. No way he hits 220 right off the rip. Oh, come on. I could probably bench 220. We're going to find out. All right, guys. I got to get going, okay? But hit that subscribe button to track my progress. We're going to be talking about supplements in the future as well, okay? So I'll see you guys soon for the next video. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.